The movie begins with a mysterious and intense event as bright blue lights descend over Los Angeles, waking the city's inhabitants. Elaine, disturbed by the light, wakes up feeling sick and rushes to the bathroom. As she looks out the window, she sees the mesmerizing blue light and hurriedly wakes Jarrod. Jarrod steps toward the light, his face burning from its intensity, yet he remains immobile, entranced by its glow. 15 hours earlier, Elaine and Jarrod are on a plane heading to Los Angeles to celebrate the birthday of Jarrod's friend Terry. Once they arrive, Terry is at his home, where he informs his assistant Denise that he doesn't want to discuss business matters on his birthday. He then goes to greet his wife, Candace. At the airport, Jarrod and Elaine are picked up by a driver arranged by Terry, who takes them to his house. Upon arrival, Terry warmly welcomes them at the door and leads them inside. The group decides to relax by the pool. Terry and Jarrod head to the bar to get drinks before joining the others. Candace, Terry's wife, asks where her drink is, realizing that Terry forgot to bring it. She then instructs Denise to fetch her a drink. That night, the party begins, and their other friend Ray showed up. He started talking Jarrod about him moving to LA, which was a surprise to Elaine and Jarrod himself. Elaine walked out of the room despite Jarrod calling her from behind. As they were alone, Terry tries to persuade Jarrod to move to Los Angeles, emphasizing the numerous opportunities and potential for growth in the city. Jarrod is hesitant and expresses his concerns about his future and how he will manage back home. Terry reassures him, highlighting Jarrod's talent and eye for effects, but Jarrod remains unsure, mentioning his girlfriend Elaine as an additional complicating factor. Later, Jarrod goes looking for Elaine and finds her. She confides in him that she is late, hinting at a possible pregnancy. Jarrod is shocked and admits that he is not ready to have a baby, which upsets Elaine, and she leaves the room. Despite this tension, the party continues, with everyone enjoying themselves until they eventually tire and decide to sleep. In the early hours of the morning, bright blue lights begin to descend outside, entering through the windows and causing the house to shake. The lights wake everyone in Terry's house. Ray, who is in the living room, opens the blinds and is immediately captivated by the light. He is then taken by the mysterious force of the lights. Jarrod, hearing Denise's screams, rushes to the living room and sees the light. He too becomes hypnotized and stares directly into it until Terry arrives and pushes him away, breaking the trance. Regaining his senses, Jarrod watches as Terry opens the blinds wider, revealing more of the phenomenon. Terry tells the others that there are people on the roof and decides to investigate, with Jarrod choosing to accompany him. They make their way to the roof, where they witness numerous blue lights descending. As Jarrod starts taking pictures, they see giant alien ships descending from the sky, sucking up thousands of immobilized, zombified people. Realizing the danger, they rush back inside. When the ships begin approaching their building, they struggle with the terrace door, which has gotten stuck. Elaine came to their aid and opened the door. As she opens the door, she sees the light and becomes hypnotized. Jarrod manages to push her back inside, snapping her out of the trance. Once inside, Jarrod shows the group the pictures he took. Then the group discovered the terrifying truth. The blue lights have the ability to hypnotize anyone who looks at them, rendering them immobile, and eventually turning them into zombies to be sucked into the alien ships. After this, Terry decides to look for his neighbor Walt. Meanwhile, Jarrod starts to feel a sharp pain in his abdomen. Concerned, he pulls up his shirt to inspect the area and discovers a strange, unsettling bump forming on his skin. Terry goes to Walt's house but can't find him. Spotting the car key, he reaches for it, but Walt's dog suddenly screams and Walt emerges from his hiding spot. As they talk, an alien ship approaches the window, forcing them to quickly hide. However, Walt's dog runs towards the creature, and when Walt tries to stop it, he gets abducted. Shocked, Terry starts shooting at the alien's tentacles before making a run for it. Back at the house, Terry informs the group that Walt has been taken. They decide to leave, but Elaine insists it isn't safe to go outside. As they argue, the blinds on the windows start going up due to a timer, revealing the ship approaching the windows. Everyone scrambles to hide, and Terry quickly closes the blinds again, narrowly avoiding detection. After the immediate threat is gone, Candace confronts Terry, accusing him of cheating on her with Denise. Terry brushes off the accusation, saying they'll discuss it later, and turns his attention to Elaine. Despite the recent incident, Elaine insists on staying, but both Terry and Jarrod want to leave. Eventually, they all get into the elevator. In the garage, the group splits up. Candace, still angry with Terry, decides to drive Walt's car with Jarrod and Elaine, while Terry gets into his car with Denise. As they prepare to leave, they encounter a bickering couple, Colin and Jen, also trying to flee. As Terry's car exits the garage, it is suddenly flattened by a massive four-legged alien, killing Denise instantly. Terry falls from the car, and Jarrod runs to help him. As they attempt to run back to the car, Terry is abducted by the alien, but Jarrod manages to escape and gets into the car. The trio retreats back into the garage. There, they encounter another alien life form, a large multi-tentacled squid. The alien's light hypnotizes Colin, and he is abducted, causing Jen to flee in terror. As the alien corners the remaining group, the building's concierge, Oliver, crashes into the creature with an SUV, providing a moment of respite and allowing the group to plan their next move amidst the chaos. Jen sees Colin alive, crawling out of the alien, but the squid creature grabs him again and sucks out Colin's brain to replace its own. Jen, horrified, joins the group, but as they run back into the building, she is abducted by the alien. The remaining 4 survivors, Jarrod, Elaine, Candace, and Oliver, keep running and eventually reach the condominium. They break inside and barely manage to escape the pursuing aliens. Once inside, Oliver suggests they should stay on the top floors to avoid detection. They decide to remain hidden in the condominium, hoping it will provide some safety from the relentless alien threat. Traumatized by the attack and the loss of Terry, the group starts crying. Oliver and Jarrod push a microwave against the door to secure it. Oliver tries to encourage Jarrod and the others, attempting to keep their spirits up. Candace begins to smoke, but Elaine gets up to leave because she can't be around smoke due to her pregnancy. Realizing this, Candace puts out the cigarette. Oliver advises Candace to rest, and she eventually goes to sleep. Oliver and Jarrod decide to keep watch while the girls rest. Jarrod struggles with the reality of their situation, finding it hard to believe. Oliver, staying focused on their survival, emphasizes the gravity of their predicament. He underscores the importance of staying vigilant, pointing out that their primary goal is to survive in a city now overrun by alien threats. Oliver's pragmatic approach highlights the seriousness of their situation, stressing that there might not be many survivors if they don't remain alert and prepared for the dangers ahead. Suddenly, they saw someone retaliating against the alien force. Jarrod turned on the TV to see what is going on. However, Oliver told him to turn it off because the light is too bright. The next day, Elaine notices Jarrod's worsening condition and asks him about it. She points out the mark on his skin and shares her own experience of being affected by the light, mentioning that she couldn't stand for 10 minutes after looking at it. She expresses concern about the unknown effects the light might have had on their bodies. Jarrod recalls the first time she saw the light and how it completely took over her senses, yet somehow made her feel powerful. Jarrod admits that he still feels that sense of power. Jarrod plans to go out, frustrated by their situation near the marina. He points out the hundreds of boats just across the street and suggests they go quietly this time. Oliver sarcastically asked if they are going to search each boat until they find one with keys. Elaine interrupts, incredulous that Oliver would suggest this after what happened previously. Jarrod feels that she is blaming her. Oliver tries to mediate. Even if they make it out of the building, cross the marina, and find a boat, what would they do next? Jarrod insists they need to get out of the dock, thinking anywhere would be better than their current location. Oliver questions how they can be sure that anywhere else will indeed be safer. Amidst the argument, Oliver saw using the telescope that the United States Air Force launches a coordinated attack against the alien spaceship and its flying drones. Amid the chaos, one stealth plane manages to break through the defenses and fires a nuclear missile, striking the mothership and causing it to explode. However, to their dismay, the aliens survive and the damaged ship slowly begins to repair itself. After witnessing the dire situation, Jarrod starts packing to leave. Oliver and Elaine both try to stop him, emphasizing the dangers outside. Jarrod, frustrated with their lack of resources like water and power, insists that staying in the high-rise building is a death sentence due to the aliens and potential radiation. He believes they have a better chance of survival by making a run for it. As Jarrod spots a helicopter outside, he becomes determined to reach it. Despite Oliver's efforts to restrain him, Jarrod remains resolute and tries to persuade Elaine to join him. The tension escalates, leading to a physical confrontation between Oliver and Jarrod. During the struggle, Jarrod begins to undergo a startling transformation, displaying superhuman strength. He lifts Oliver off the ground and, with a newfound resolve, vows to protect his family. Jarrod and Elaine head to the roof, hoping to catch a ride to safety. Meanwhile, Oliver and Candace stay in the condominium. While looking through a telescope, Candace accidentally exposes herself to the light and is abducted by a squid alien. Oliver tries to save her but fails. A helicopter arrives, and Jarrod attempts to signal it, hoping for an escape. However, A squid alien crashes the helicopter. Jarrod and Elaine run back to the condominium, but encounter another squid alien. With no other choice, they retreat to the roof. There, another squid alien attacks them. Jarrod attempts to fight it, but is badly injured. The alien picks up Jarrod and hypnotizes him with its light again. As it is about to consume him, Elaine comes to the rescue, attacking the alien with an axe. The soldiers are thrown off the roof by the aliens. Back in the condominium, Oliver tries to kill a tanker alien by turning on a gas stove and igniting a lighter, causing the room to explode. Meanwhile, a squid alien attacks Jarrod and Elaine. Despite his injuries, Jarrod manages to kill it. The couple attempts to escape, but the mothership arrives at the roof. As they go up, they see numerous ships flying and witness a Navy ship crashing. Jarrod, heavily injured, realizes the dire situation. Accepting their fate, Jarrod and Elaine look into the blue light and are sucked into the mothership. Naval vessels off the coast are shown burning and sinking, signifying the widespread devastation. A brief montage follows, depicting cities like London, Las Vegas, Hong Kong, and New York City, all falling to the alien invasion. The scenes of destruction and chaos make it clear that the aliens have successfully overrun major cities around the world, leaving humanity seemingly defeated and the aliens appearing to have won. Inside the alien ship, Elaine wakes up on a pile of human bodies, horrified to see tubes sucking human brains into machines. Probes sift through the pile. Elaine spots Jarrod among the bodies, but is forced to watch helplessly as his brain is removed. She is then probed and transported to a chamber with other pregnant women. In this chamber, Elaine witnesses a gruesome scene as another pregnant woman has her baby removed and dies. Meanwhile, Jarrod's brain, now glowing red, is inserted into a new alien body. To everyone's surprise, the newly animated body appears to retain Jarrod's consciousness. Jarrod, now in his alien form, comes to Elaine's aid. She recognizes him when he tenderly caresses her belly and her head, a gesture of their shared bond. Jarrod then turns to confront the advancing aliens, determined to protect Elaine. The movie concludes in a cliffhanger as Jarrod, in an alien body, bravely defending Elaine and their unborn child from the aliens. And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our video. Watch the next recaps on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing recaps. See you in the next one.